way. It just looks like we got all wires everywhere, but it's okay because we're live.
And we were working.
We're live. Congratulations, Officer J. Justin.
Is it up?
It's live.
It's live.
It's live. Can you see the stream yet?
No, I don't see the stream yet.
Maybe
it's
we're
probably
not
going to
live.
catch up eventually.
Dang it.
I'm trying to watch on my own account. Hopefully it's coming through.
Let's wait till we get some people in here. They probably unsubscribed.
I don't know. Still got almost 2.6 thousand subscribers.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
So, guys and gals, what's up? Anthony Salinas. That's right. Nailed your name. What's going on? We are testing out the live stream capabilities. 1, 2, we got a new podcast mixer, which is the
It is
H6
nope.
PodTrack.
Used to be an H6, but it's PodTracks from Zoom, the audio recording company, not the website. But it's PodTracks P4.
The PodTracks P4. It's a step up from the 3. Yes?
I don't know if they ever had one, but I think it's 4 because you can run 4 different lines. So it's cool for us because then we can run all 3 microphones independently, and like if a guest is lower in volume, we can crank them up and make it better for your listening experience.
Yes, for your listening experience. So we are testing out these microphones with this through the live, and we have one camera set up, so it's a little bit different. We have our little monitor up here, which is usually behind the screen. And what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing on guests that are around the world, bringing them in via Zoom, FaceTime, whatever works
maybe
best.
Facebook Messenger sometimes.
So this day actually started out in the morning, in the AM, and now we are well into the evening, afternoon, getting to the evening portion. So we're trying to figure out this on a technical level. So Anthony asked, hey, Nick, talk about your Crown Vic and what's up with that.
It's so weird. I'm not seeing any of that.
Well, I see it's right here.
From my account.
Sure, Anthony, I'll talk about my Crown Vic. As you guys might know, and if you don't, go check it out. It's over on Nick Off Duty. I got my Crown Vic. It was in shambles when I got it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I got the first look over at Jay's family business.
D&B Tile.
There it is. Shout out D&B Tile in their back loading dock. I parked it out there, took some pictures or whatever. It was in shambles, and now it's looking good. It's looking real good. We even got lights in there.
Yeah, you got lights. You got a push bumper.
Yeah. I have it covered in the front of my house. I don't want like a billboard, people knowing that I live here, but it's covered. But I have lights, push bumper. Thanks to my boy Roy out there that donated. We chopped up his bumper, got eaten up in the comment section because we took a saw to the front bumper to remove it. Yeah, people didn't like that.
You guys ate it up.
Yeah, mechanics were like, well, why? I'm cringing watching you cut the bumper. Well, what happened was we didn't have the tools in order to take off the bumper. So what we did have was a circular hand buzzsaw thing, whatever it's called. So we decided to cut off parts of the bumper, just little parts, so we can get to the bolts, loosen the bolts, and then take off the brace. Fun fact, bolts were welded onto the car, so we couldn't even take off. So we did get the front bumper, and then, as you guys will see in the next video, took the car to Fort Myers, where for 5 days, police lights, top of the line, newest technology police lights were installed. I vlogged the entire thing. Definitely a cool experience. And Officer J is looking like, what?
I'm still seeing nothing. I'm seeing absolutely nothing. So are people chatting on?
Yeah. We got Anthony Salinas is hey. He's like, hey, hi. He said hi. And then he commented again, 2 comments. He's like, hey, Nick, talk about your Crown Vic. So
is he seeing anything?
He is. And we have 5 people that are in the chat right now.
Oh, see, because for me, it says 3 people waiting.
No, we're live. We've been 4 minutes and 31 seconds talking about absolutely nothing.
Can anybody even see us?
So the Donut Shop podcast will continue. We will be regular format. Today, we were trying to knock out a podcast. However, what was more important is trying to figure out this live feature because we want to be able to go on live with people that you've seen online, people around the nation, get them on. We got a lot of people with big followings that we're friends with. However, they don't live close to us. So now that we figured out this feature, we could have some cool guests, or we've had cool guests on throughout Donut Shop, but some cool guests that we might not be able to talk to in person.
Yeah, or aren't local or something like that.
Yeah.
They can't make it here, or we can't make it there.
Exactamento. So that is what we were doing all day. And then I was like, man, let's not end the day without at least getting something done. So we decided, Officer Jay's like, why don't we set up one camera? We're not going to do the back and forth stuff, but one camera, talk to you guys and go live. And he's been right now sidetracked. I think not in this conversation.
I think I know what's going on. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the old ones that you were showing. That's what it was.
Back is killing me from carrying this conversation, folks.
Doing what you do best, talking for the whole video.
MR says, we see you.
Now it works.
He's like, we see you. We see you.
I was lost. I'm sorry. I was lost and now I'm found. I was on the wrong.
Holy moly.
Because you set up several different live streams in attempt to make this work. Yeah. So I was in those and I was like, why is this not even working? But now it's working.
You know what happens when we go live? We get guests in the studio. Come over here. We get guests in the studio.
Snow White's here.
Just come in and pop in when we're going live. So say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Say hi right there.
There's the camera over there.
Hi.
What's your name?
Penny.
Penny. How old are you, Penny?
3.
3. And what are we getting ready for?
Christmas.
We're getting ready for Christmas. All right. And who's gonna come and bring some presents?
Santa.
Santa. All right. Well.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay. So why don't you go with mommy? She's standing off, laughing, saying, "Oh my God." So why don't you go with mommy?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
She doesn't want to go.
All right.
I don't want to go.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. That's what happens when we live stream. Well, we're.
Oh, and she's back. She
all right.
She likes the camera too.
Yeah, I bring the family along when we go to the studio. We travel off site to the studio.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Grand studio.
Yeah,
we're not in the garage or anything.
Between the two of our houses.
Yeah.
On the way there.
So MR says, we see Jonathan Chang, Nod Squad represent. Anthony Salinas, Nod Squad represent. That's what I'm talking about.
So you were telling them that, or you might have said, well, we're doing, say, like a, like we'll call it a Zoom podcast for lack of a better terminology. The person's face will end up going here. Boom. And you guys may be used to this kind of camera A shot. So you'll see what they're doing there. And then we're going to mix it and do it very similar to a normal podcast. So it'll feel almost like they're in here in studio, but they're over Zoom or some sort of streaming software so that they can digitally bring themselves here.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, I'm going to give some updates.
Sure. Go for it, man.
Because the next podcast, somebody's going to come on and I'm not going to get to give updates.
No, these are the ones where we can talk about whatever we want.
Yeah. So I'm editing this video now that's going to go out probably by this week. And it's going to be the installation of the police lights and the police system inside the lights. I can't tell you what kind of lights.
But you're going to sip some tea. Don't focus on the tea in this super cool double wall cup.
Yeah. So
with no words on it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we got a whole bunch of lights installed into the Crown Vic, and man, what a process! 5 days. Well, 4.5 because I got there like kind of midday the first day. 5 days to install police lights, and they did a phenomenal job, and it is amazing.
Good time, good people over there.
Great people.
Yeah,
great people, man. They surprised me because you think maybe some mechanics, they don't want to. They're just into their job. They're not too social.
Social or engagey, or like cameras shoved in their face, probably.
Exactly. And these guys were about it. Very professional, funny, lighthearted. They were like, hey, I'm like, hey, you want to do some, reels or TikToks? Yeah, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So in the middle of doing the light installation, if you go over to my Instagram, you can check it out. They were like all about it. And I was doing little skits with them. It's good times, man. Good times.
Anybody going to come over to the studio and the donut shop and get on the mic?
Yeah, so we're gonna get somebody from the light company that put all the lights in. Hold on, let me take a sip of my.
So the the lights, the brand of lights, go to a light or a company, an installation company, and then they put them in.
Yeah, so there's a certain brand of lights. Hold on, just have to move it. Certain brand of lights.
How many times do you have to take it off the table? Like, does it keep?
Well, I don't want to give any.
Does the ticker in the background keep like rolling over? And
I don't want to give anything away, but there's a certain brand of lights that's inside the car, and by the next video, the cat's going to be out of the bag. There's a certain brand of lights that's inside the car, and then there's people that's called upfitters. This is essentially like mechanics, body shop. Well, these guys are upfitters, which install all the lights and all the toys that go into a police car.
Trick it out.
Yeah, they're going into the push bumper, the lights, the radio system, the headlights, pretty much, and they do some body work as well. So it's going to be good. I can tell you that. I shot it well. I have a new lens that I bought. It's a cinematic lens. It's a movie lens. It's an anamorphic lens. Yeah, so it makes it look like movie quality.
Yeah.
So I shot a lot of the B-roll on that.
Oh, the light flares and stuff.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams over here.
That's right. Transformers, baby. Yeah. And I can tell you from start to finish, from the first time I filmed that car to what it looks like now, huge improvement.
Yeah.
Like almost another car. Yeah. And best part is they fixed my door. They really fixed it.
I keep picturing you, boom, 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 kicking it that first day.
They really fixed it because if you guys saw it, I kind of did the I don't know, it's a Puerto Rican fix. I'm Puerto Rican, I can say that. Where I took a whole bunch of washers and kind of made my own way of fixing it.
And you pushed out the stem. Yeah,
it worked for a while until all the washers like and they went on the ground.
Yeah.
So I had in that last video that I did with Roy, we pulled out a latch. So when it was up there, they surprised me, and prior to even working on the car, they fixed the door.
Nice.
So now they're master jack of all trades over there.
Yeah.
So they were able to fix my door properly, so it closes properly.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Only thing now is the wrap. So when Istvan or Steve put on the wrap, he put it on with a crooked door. So the wrap is in line, but it was crooked in line. So now when they move the door and proper,
the wrap isn't totally
just a little smidge. I'm good with it, but I know if he sees it, he's like, no, we're going to have to do this again. Yeah. So shout out to Steve.
You might get him over. He might come over for the podcast too, right? We might get that Hungarian.
I would love to get him on the podcast, man. That guy has a story.
Yeah.
A story. He came from Hungary.
Well, don't tell it. Don't tell it all. Don't tell it all. You can
let's just say he went from kind of like a Pla story.
Okay.
However, he kind of, he did it without going through any, he didn't do the military or the police, although he respects those, branches and everything, but he did it from poor to where he's at now. So I don't know his status, but he's doing good as far as business wise. And it's very interesting how he grew it.
You said Pla.
Pla's coming back.
How's that guy?
Pla is all over the world. He retired recently.
Yeah.
So if he had a little bit of filter, it's gone. So he's gonna
he doesn't have to worry about anybody saying, "Hey man, don't come back to work tomorrow."
Yeah, he's gonna come back on. He's excited. Oh yeah, P, you gotta have me on, baby. You gotta have me on. So he's got his raps and everything written down. So Pla's gonna come back on.
Hey, and you know what? Since we have the new mixer, it'll actually help when Pla's on because he gets so loud. The two of you when you're rapping. The mixer is going to really help, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to drop some bars. Definitely going to drop some bars.
Good,
off the top of the head. I'm not going to write anything down. Kind of feel it out.
Right, so we got Pla coming up.
Let's go into some comments real quick.
Yeah.
So Brian Louderback says, yo, what up? Can we see some more FHP stuff?
So
hells y'all.
Camacho will come back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No problem. Or if he's got anybody else that's as cool as him that wants to come over.
Yeah. Anthony says, all right, we heard about your Crown Vic. Now, what up with the police cars? And before, as we were setting up this podcast, my boy, Officer Jay's like, hey, we got a really cool blank coming.
Oh, yeah, one of
what
those.
Do you think about covering this blank vehicle? And I was like, yeah.
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 So, we might drop it on our social media for that agency that I work for.
Yeah.
Eventually, but whenever it's in, But maybe we can get.
Can I get first looks, bro? Can I get first looks? Can I get first dibs?
Oh, so film the police cars video before I ever announce it on our
He's
page.
got a sick car. We haven't featured one of these on the police car series, so it's sick, pretty sick. Enfermo.
Kind of. You kind of did.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah.
There was one.
But it was an old one. Then Tier Talk. What up, Tier Talk? What up, guys? What up? Anthony update. Zambatuka, not squatting since day one. And I've seen you on the other channel too. Ding dong with the ping pong. If you see me outside, bing bong. Or if you see the dogs, these two dogs outside. What did he say? You see the two dogs outside? Whatever.
No idea.
Hello, Mr. Policeman. What up, Adolfo? So we just wanted to go live, give you guys an update what's going on with the channel. Decided to wear my colorful shirt.
It is a really good shirt.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Walmart.
With your police cars hat.
Whoa. Merch drop. That's right. I got hats. I got shirts. And I think that's about it. I got a book bag. I got a book bag from Feds Apparel.
Oh, I saw that. I'll have to inspect. I'm a book bag guy. But I know you are too. And we still have coffee cups, coffee
cups.
mugs available. DonutShopPodcast.com.
Donut Shop Podcast.
You can pick one of those up.
Mm-hmm.
Only a couple left because we got to save some for guests that are coming up.
Yeah, we also have some, like I said, new guests. Once we got the Zoom, Facebook Live, I don't know. We got this feature for the podcast. We want to get these guests that are around the world that you guys will know. Matter of fact, if you want us to reach out to some influencers or somebody that you watch, be a cool collab, them coming on the show, put it in the comments below so we can check it out, reach out and be like, hey, what up? You want to come on a donut shop? So,
or go over on their Instagram if they have one and tag us and say, hey, get on the donut shop.
Yeah. Talk
to Nick and Justin.
Oh, I had a good idea. Or I had an idea. I don't know if it's good. Justin was like, I like it. Sub Sunday. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like get you guys on. Sub Sunday, find a way to get on the people that have been watching the donut shop and just chop it up, as they say. Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit. 15-minute long segment. Say what's up, and then feature you guys in the donut shop. So maybe follow us on our Instagram so we can do like a random selection. I guess we'll post, let you guys know. And we'll come up with a way where we can select somebody to come on. Then you guys just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do for a living, and we'll just talk a little bit. I think it'd be cool. What do you guys think?
Yeah, It might be easy to do it on like Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. So somebody's asking, Anthony, man, you are looking for updates. He's like, bruh, fill me in. Anthony's asking about an update at Miami PD YouTube channel. So from what I hear, I don't know, I hear things, but I heard that Art Basel just got featured, a patrol vlog over there. Mm-hmm. So it just got recorded. So it should be,
it's not edited.
It's not edited yet. So it should be out soon. So that'd probably be, I think there's one before that. So the YouTube channel is picking up. I heard somebody went back to that unit.
Yeah.
So
somebody might have more insider information about that scene.
Yeah, definitely. So that person, I think, is happy to be back from where he started back in 2015 over there. Mm-hmm. So all my day ones, or all that person's day ones, they know what's up.
I saw you on a recruiting video for a certain city.
Yeah.
So and that it had high marks and garnered a lot of applications. Was anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat apply to that open job application?
Yeah, that application video, the recruitment video, was a banger.
Was it fun?
It was a banger. It was good.
Fun to shoot?
Fun to shoot. Probably the most lengthy time to shoot. Not to edit, because I already kind of knew what it was going to be about. But to, every different shot that you saw was a day of filming.
Yeah.
Not a day, not in the entire day, but it took
it was a devoted day.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's when I would watch it with people, or I'd show it to them and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you got to watch this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, this scene did this, and like I kind of like explained some things that you had told me, and they're like, oh my god, and I'm like, and now it's done.
Yeah.
like all this work, click,
boom,
and quick. you know.
It was
So-
it was a lot of work. However, the fruits that it grew
Mhm.
was good.
Yeah.
We closed within 12 hours. Got
Yeah.
1,000 applicants.
Yeah.
Worldwide recognition. Departments around the nation were all up in the DMs, sliding up in the DMs like, how did you guys do this?
Yeah.
We have 8 applicants and it's been months of
Yeah.
us being open. So to get 1,000 applicants in 12 hours is a big deal.
Mhm.
Big deal.
And social media is a huge way to get those, you know,
Yeah.
and you just hope that, you know, you get those good quality. And obviously the people that are watching social media and stuff like that already know what, or hopefully know what a majority of the place is about.
Yeah.
Because of what they see on social media, and then off they go. So I would think that that's probably some advice that gets lent out.
It is.
Through the DMs.
It is. That's what. You know, right away they think it's just one video. However, it's been years. People in the chats here, you guys know that it's been years that we've been showing you what we got. So when it comes time to hire, it's just like, oh, I already know this is a no-brainer. I know what the deal is.
It just really made it. It had such a broad reach because of how much it got shared, because of the quality.
Yeah.
To say, hey, we're open, and then everybody goes, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now we know it's time to get that application in that I'd already been preparing for, waiting for you guys to open back up.
Yeah, and it was a well thought out strategy. It wasn't just like, oh, we're just going to shoot a banger. No, there was different things that was thought out because like the people that were in it, the way that it was shot, the way that the story was told, it was all planned out. It wasn't just like, oh, this would be a good idea. Like, no, this is what people need to hear. People need to hear that our community supports us. People need to hear that we have people out there that like the police that we serve. It's not like what you see on the news. It's very, very, very high percentage of our community supports what we do. And you know, what you see on the news, you would think everybody hates the police. Not true. So I wanted to tell that story. Like, no, the community likes us here. Let them tell you how we are. That's why the only police officers that spoke was me and the other guy. And we were just trying to set up what the video was about. Other than that,
you just let people in the public do the talking. And it's smart. And, you know, you see it. I see it a lot on our social media. It's just so much chiming in and stuff that we get from, you can't even. Why you make me even look down?
I want to read that one.
You know, but the people in the community, when they say it on your department's social media and stuff, and they explain that, it helps to make you feel better. Go ahead. You can.
Mike S. Says, why is Justin so damn handsome? I added the damn part.
I got a new haircut.
He did. He got a new haircut. So, made you look.
Yeah, totally made me. Got me.
Here we go. You just setting it up. Now people are like, watch this. Yeah. So they're gonna go off.
Just turn on the monetization, so and then they can drop dollars in, and they can throw tips at me if they want.
Oh man. So yeah, that's what's going on at work. Happy to be back. Social media has changed tremendously with the integration of TikTok. You didn't even have a TikTok till like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Only because I wanted to do the bike race thing, because my wife and I were on bikes, and I wanted to do the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
the 1, 2, 3 go. He's not even racing you.
Yeah,
I wanted to use that.
Yeah, so just figuring out, like, now long format stuff is like, well, you better be bringing it. You better. Okay, so here's the science: 3 seconds to get somebody's attention. Then you got 8 seconds to keep it, to get it to 30, right? And at 30, you have to rehook them again. Yeah. And to get them, like, and then it can just continue that cycle and be switching up what you're seeing, the visual, like this way. This is just one static shot. So you need, like, boom, keep every 1 to 2 seconds, another shot. So the brain keeps processing, because now it's like, oh my God, swipe. Yeah, swipe.
You're like, oh, maybe I can listen to this and scroll Facebook while I'm doing it. Yeah, and then
attention span is so short nowadays compared to when first started. So going back watching old videos, it's like they were good for its time, but if you were trying to do the same thing now, people would like swipe way too long. But back then,
because that's what I see now. If I go to Instagram Reels or TikTok, and you can just flip up and you're on the next video. Nope, this one sounds stupid. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Nope, this one sounds stupid. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You know, or the audio is bad. Goodbye. You know, and off it goes.
TikTok changed the game, and I saw it coming, but I was still skeptical. Like, nah, this is a singing app and dancing app, not gonna last
at the beginning, and then now it's kind of evolved.
I thought that Gary Vander. What's his name?
I don't know.
Gary Vandercheck, the guy who's a motivational speaker.
Oh yeah,
it's like you need to get up off your ass and you need to go out there and sell. It's not going to sell yourself. Understand?
Oh yeah.
You look at yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
Over my head.
Somebody over there. Somebody in the comments was like, "Yeah, it sounds just like him."
Yeah.
The guy who I think like owned the Jets or something. Whatever. Yeah. Long story short, he said something about TikTok before TikTok started blowing up. It's like you need to be on TikTok. TikTok's next big thing.
Oh yeah,
and you got to go out there and sell when you're a TikTok. Get up off your ass.
And here it goes.
That's what it is. He was right. Took off.
Did you put the milk crate video on TikTok, or is that too long?
So milk crate, So these challenges that are coming out that are harmful. TikTok milk crate challenge. There was one called the devious lick challenge.
Oh, that was bad. That was where they were going into schools and stealing sinks and stuff from the bathrooms. Or there was like a challenge every day where it said
it progressed.
Yeah,
it started with like toilet paper.
Yeah,
and then like they would open up the hand towels, take that stuff out,
and then it was like slap a teacher in the face or something like that, which is in the state of Florida a felony.
Yeah, so it went. Then they were pulling urinals off the wall, opening up the book bag, and they had a urinal in the book bag, and they would show it. So that once you tagged, devious lick challenge, then that would get banned. So those videos quickly started to get banned on TikTok, just like the milk crate videos, which, by the way, now that you said that, I got a little bit of clout because I got Lifestyle Miami accidentally banned for 90 days on Instagram. And Lifestyle Miami has 1.9 million followers or something because they shared a video I did at work regarding
the milk crate challenge.
The milk crate challenge.
Although it wasn't 100%, if you stay till the end, you got to learn some secrets.
Yeah, it was a PSA. It was a public service, and I was like, "Don't do this."
So it wasn't the normal, which wasn't the reason for the bannings. The bannings were real milk crate challenges that caused people to go to the hospital and stuff. They wanted to prevent that, but yours was a PSA, and so Instagram did not recognize that and still gave them a full 90 days.
90 days. They tried to dispute it, and they still were like, "Boom, there you go, 90 days." Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, but hey, that's who can say they got somebody's account banned for 90 days
for trying to do good.
Yeah, I got just another little accolade on my.
You can make a ribbon for it.
Little ribbon, a little X
clover leaf on it or something.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Brandon Rhodes. Want to read Brandon's?
Yep. Brandon says, starting the police academy in May. Would you recommend starting at a large city and then moving to a rural area later on, or starting in a rural area? That's why you gave it to me.
Yeah, I can't say rural.
Rural.
Yeah.
I would say start wherever you're comfortable. Start wherever you want. There's benefits to both.
Yeah.
You can make the best of both. You could stay in both. I think I've said on this podcast that, I wanted to say go federal, but I worked for the city that I did. And I said, I'm enjoying this and I can make the best of this. And I think I'm probably doing way more for myself and my community and my family where I'm at than if I'd gone to another place. So it's really just where your aspirations are and what you can have fun doing, and what works best for your family is really where you need to look at.
It's typically that's what you said is typically like 99% of people get into law enforcement. Well, I don't want to say 99% because everyone has no one's like, okay, how about this? Nobody's like, I'm going to get in law enforcement and I'm going to be a patrol officer because that's what I want to do. Be out there patrolling the streets. They're all like, I want to go FBI. As soon as I get in the academy, I'm going to graduate and I'm going to go straight to federal. I'm going to come.
I want to be a SWAT right out of the academy.
No, I got it worked out that I know a guy. So as soon as I get out of the academy, I'm going to go straight SWAT, or I'm going to homicide.
SVO detective.
Yeah,
just like Mariska.
I'm going to bypass the whole academy and I'm going straight to homicide because that's what I do.
I watched a lot of Law and Order.
Like, okay, okay, player.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I shook Will Smith's hand one time.
Yeah. So, piggybacking off of Justin, it's kind of going off of what you're comfortable. Every area is going to have its ups and downs. It's going to have its pros and cons. Rural, probably going to be able to pit people. Probably be able to pit maneuver in rural counties. You know, cities not so much, but LA still brings it with their pit maneuvers.
Right.
But the cities, higher volume of people, more pedestrians, people sitting on bus benches. They don't typically allow people to just pit a car. So rural areas, you might get a chance to do that. So there's pros and cons. You just got to say, this is what I want to do. This is the type of police work I want to do. This is the area that I want to work. I like this area. And go for it, you know? And then if it's not it, get out, 5 years. What'd you say? 5?
Yeah, or a 3 or 5 year itch. It's one of those.
3 or 5.
Yeah.
3 or 5.
Check it out. Keep an eye on your, on your pension, where, because realistically, I'm going to say it. I don't want to work till I'm, 60 years old, putting on a gun belt. So just think about those kind of things. And if you keep jumping city to city, to department, to sheriff, to this or that, if your pension isn't changing with you, you may become, 60 years old and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I've only got a certain amount in my pension. And, a big reason why most of us do this is because of sort of
serving the community that they live in and giving back.
and what that end game is too. It's a big carrot at the end of the career too, and then during that time, you got to make the best of it, like I said, and have fun doing it. And if you're comfortable in the rural area that you are, and a lot of the people, and the streets, or the dirt roads, or wherever it is, the woods, you might be a good factor, or you might be a good player in that department. That could really make a difference. So
yep. And Mike S., the guy who says, why is Justin so damn handsome, says, Brandon, be careful with large metro PDs. The politics in those cities make it dangerous for you to do your job. Well, as we see in certain cities across the nation, that is somewhat true. Just do your research on the city.
Mike may or may not work for one of the largest cities in the nation.
Just do your research on the department you are planning to apply to.
Ask questions of current officers that work there, because the small ones could also easily. The word politics is really more the problem. With large cities and with small cities. So small cities might have just as much, if not sometimes more, corruption than the large ones. So just be smart about it. And, you be safe and keep your nose clean and just do the best job you can. And like I keep saying, do whatever it is that can make you happy and your family safe and happy. So
I want to be on a SWAT team.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
I want to be like Chris Galls.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Can we get that, bro?
Yeah, we got to get him, dude. Chris Galls going to be back on the podcast, dude. Just spoke to him today. He was almost made it. I spoke to him yesterday. Almost made it here today. However, he's working, so he's like, man, can't get off. Next time. So we got some reoccurring,
some callbacks,
some callback guests, some new guests, and this is something that is just energized my battery. Is we're gonna have this Zoom feature where we're gonna bring on guests from across the world. Mr. Worldwide, because
can we get somebody from another country?
I got a lot of people from other countries that would love to come on.
That'd be fun
for sure. Police officers.
Can we get the Queen?
I don't know. I don't know about the Queen, but I do have people that are in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have a lot of Puerto Rico, South America, some people from South America. So good. Canada. That's another country, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maple syrup land.
Yeah. So we'll get some constables on there. That's what they're called. That's what they're called.
Learn about what they're doing up there in Canada, the Great White North, America's hat.
Yeah. So with that being said, anything else?
What else you guys got?
Oh, they're just hitting up with some comments. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you for sticking around. This is the beginning of some new content coming this way. I got re-energized, really motivated with the car. Oh, the police cars. We got some police cars episodes lined up.
Oh yeah, are there episodes in the can that are already done?
Yeah,
that need to get edited?
No, they're scheduled. They're not shot yet. But I linked up.
But you gotta go
I
out.
linked up with this company.
Mhm.
It's very. Hold on, let me take a drink.
Oh, okay.
It's a very big company, and they have a lot of connects when it comes across the nation, and they'll be able to assist me getting across the nation here and there.
Oh,
so it's going to be cool, and we might even dabble in a little bit of those. I don't want to say it, firefighters, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we should get another firefighter back on.
Yeah, I know a couple. The Caribbean, Adolfo says the Caribbean. Yeah, be doing the Caribbean stuff. So
that's cool.
That's it. That's all I got, man.
Nice.
So you got before you go, because you've been posting. If you guys follow Officer J or Jay on the Grams, he's got these new electric bikes, and I'm envious of you, brother.
I got electric bikes. The brand Electric. Not a sponsor. Maybe someday. I got a free T-shirt from them though. But it's cool. I bought them, and perfect weather right now or over the last couple weekends in South Florida to go riding around.
Yeah,
they're fun. They you can pedal, and then you can pedal like a normal bike where you just have the battery off, and you can turn it on and it's pedal assist, or there's a throttle and you can go actual throttle, no pedal, and just ride. The chain still makes kind of that same noise that it'll make like if you're coasting on your normal 10 speed.
Yeah,
but the bikes are cool, and they fold up. We can take them on a trip. I bought a bike rack, so we're bringing them up to Central Florida when we go up for Christmas. We're gonna do some riding and stuff.
Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're 62 or 3 pounds or something like that. They're freaking heavy.
Yeah.
But they've got 20-inch tires. And
top speed.
20 miles an hour.
20 mphs.
Yeah, or you can, in the state of Florida, legal, or you can hack it, which is pretty easy, and you can bump it to 28. But
we don't recommend that.
20 is pretty fast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fast.
We don't recommend you hacking it, but you can go faster.
Well, because other states do allow it. So if you're in another state, go for it. Florida, 20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour. Don't recommend it. But you can go faster if you hack it.
Yeah, but
we're not recommending it.
If I'm on trails and stuff, I don't want to go 20 miles an hour and lose my head in a tree branch.
I actually rode one of those bikes, one of the Recon bikes. They had it up at the Police Fleet Expo.
Oh, I think
one of those years. And this guy's like, yeah, you got to do, because I did bike course at my department. So the bike course is not like riding a bike. No, it is intense.
IPIMBA.
You seen the BRT, the bike response
team?
Yeah. So it's essentially the training is like how to do crowd control,
right?
How to do power slides to like. It's basically using it as a intermediate weapon.
Yeah.
So a power slide to sweep somebody off their feet with the tail end, like you whip the tail end, bam, and sweep them off their feet. Yeah. Johnny, sweep the leg. Johnny, sweep the leg. They teach you all that in bike school. So I'm pretty good at bike. Grew up on bikes. Grew up jumping off the things. So when I go to the Police Fleet Expo, the guy thinks I'm a rookie. So he's like, yeah, it takes a while to learn, but it's, you can get it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try, And he's like, yeah, just, it's like, and he's like, whoa, you rode bike before, huh? I'm like, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Who hasn't ridden a bike before?
But that was an electric?
Yeah, it was electric, man. That thing, and they had the fat tires. It was like a big bike, and had the fat tires like the mountain bike stuff. It looked like a big mountain bike.
Yeah.
But those bikes are utilized. The guy was telling me Seattle PD has one of the best bike units because of all the riots and everything that happens. So they utilize them for that reason.
Totally.
And he was saying that they are big. They purchase a lot of bikes from him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, I mean, makes sense. They're a big city to get around the streets. A lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Those bikes are the greatest. Like pedestrians use them. Why not police to get around?
Yeah.
So I don't have time to ride them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would love to get some
in personal life.
Yeah, in personal life.
Yeah. You got to make time. It's fun. I did it. We tested out at my department. I'm on the bike from part-time bike guy too, and we tested out one that had a front wheel. So you take the normal Trek bikes that a lot of agencies use, and you install this wheel on the front of it, and it has its own motor in it,
Yeah.
and then it like the throttle goes up on the handlebar, and it was heavy, and it's a little odd. So part of the problem with the weight of those bikes is, as a police officer, sometimes you might need to be able to lift it and move it over a fence, or deploy it in a certain way. And so to lift a 60-pound bike's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But so this one was a little front heavy. But I'll tell you, man, going out on a patrol or a ride like that with the electric definitely helped. And I noticed it because I did 24 miles last Friday down in Key Biscayne, and it was, I wasn't that tired after. But then when I looked at my Apple Watch, I'd burned plenty of calories, but I had plenty of assistance while I was pedaling.
Well, how long do those bikes go? How long does your bike go? How many hours you think you could ride it, or how many miles? Right, whatever.
So I was riding for about 3 hours, and my battery, I hadn't had it up to 100%, and it was down towards the bottom end, like it was going to die soon. But it's really just a balance on how much pedal you're putting into it versus how much assistance you're using. If you're going throttle the whole time, you're probably going to go 20 or less miles. If you're pedaling while you're doing it, you could get closer up to 30 miles. So that's that specific brand.
What's the price tag on that, if you don't mind?
The one that I did was a Black Friday deal. The brand is called Electric. It was $9.49.
Okay.
Plus shipping, I think. And it came with like a better headlight and a better seat. But so it's on the lower end, but it's not the cheapest. I did a lot of YouTube research and stuff, and it's a pretty reputable company.
They seem fun. I can't get over the fact that I bought that Crown Vic for somewhere similar price range to the electric bikes that are there. Some of the electric bikes are more than the Crown Vic or what I originally purchased it. So I'm like, damn it.
There's some really nice ones that don't look
300, like 400 I might go for, but
there's some really nice ones that don't look like electric bikes that are electric bikes that are in like the $5,000 range. So
I can't.
It's
Question. I'm in my late 30s wanting to get into law enforcement as a veteran. Thank you for your service. I want to continue to serve. What are the max age limits to some departments in Florida? And I can I just real quick?
Go. Thank you, Eddie P.
Yeah, Eddie, no max. There's no max age limit. There is a minimum where you have to be some 21, some 19 at the time of application. However, you can be 80 years old. As long as you can complete what is asked of you as far as physical standards, polygraph, medical background, as long as you pass all that stuff, good to go. So
federal government has their guidelines. I think they say 36 for that. But if you're in your late 30s, you can start. We had a guy who recently retired that started with us, and he was in his 40s.
I had a guy in my academy class, 52 years old, he would say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bleenu.
So it's very possible. And just like I said before, as long as you can do it, it's good for your family.
You're not going to get hurt.
Keep yourself happy. Yeah, you still need to be in good shape. And just remember, especially if you do the academy, you've got those 21-year-olds that might be running next to you. So can you keep up with them?
All right. Tommy says, hey, guys, great to see the lives are happening again. Love to each of ye and your families.
In Ireland. Tommy's in Ireland. So cheers. He bought a mug.
That's right.
Cheers, Tommy. So I recognize that name. Tommy's a one of our Irish fans.
Is he a McGregor fan?
I don't know. I heard some stuff about at least some bartenders that weren't happy with McGregor. So
why is that?
See. It I guess during his this is what I heard from a bartender at the Field over in Davie or Dania or whatever.
You just left it at bartender. Now you're narrowing it down. From bartender named Frank.
I'm just saying. I ordered his whiskey. I ordered proper 12, and the guy said, he's like, we don't carry that shite. And I was like, okay, why? And he told me, he said, I guess McGregor hit an elderly gentleman that didn't want to take the free shot he was trying to give him. And he actually got arrested in Dublin. So all these bartenders are pouring proper 12 out or whatever. I don't know. It tastes good. It tastes all right.
You elderly beater.
What's Thomas say?
So
is causing hassle over here now.
Oh, McGregor?
Yeah, I guess he's
back over there at the homeland.
He's a PETA.
He's a PETA. What's that?
And then no, PETA, pain in the ass. That's what I'm saying. And then Mike says McGregor got locked up in Brooklyn by the cops. It was awesome.
Got locked up in Brooklyn was awesome to the cops.
Awesome to the cops. So he's a nice fella.
No, he does the tunnel to towers here, and he does all the tunnel to towers thing.
Oh, does he? Yeah,
just like what's his name? What's his name, man? Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, the guy who always plays a cop.
You're a goat. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg from Boston.
Always
he did the tunnel to towers. When I see somebody
Yeah.
doing that, first I'm like, the McGregor, is this one of those probationary? No, probationary. Like you have to do something for a charity type deal thing, and that's the one he picked. And if so, even if you pick that one, that's a good one to pick.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, I was like, I like Conor McGregor.
It's a cool charity because the charity goes to families of fallen officers to help pay for, I believe, tuitions for children of fallen officers and help pay off mortgages for fallen officers' families.
Do you know the summary of the named tunnels to towers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to totally butcher it. Mike's probably going to text me later and yell at me or whatever. But the firefighter missed on 9/11. Firefighter got to work late, missed his truck going out to the towers, got on a subway train, took it, couldn't make it all the way because of everything going on, got out in his full bunker gear and ran through the tunnel to the towers and made it. So now that charitable race, it's done in a lot of cities to memorialize 9/11 and raise funds. There's a lot of firefighters that'll do it in full bunker gear, and police officers that might do it in full gear, SWAT guys, that kind of stuff. Steven Stiller. There you go. Mike's coming in. Steven Stiller was the firefighter and lost his life in the towers. So God bless him.
So the foundation is dedicated to what he did that day. Yeah. And I heard that story. That's why I was asking you. And I didn't want to butcher it even worse because I know
you're doing pretty bad.
No, you did good. You did really good. Okay. So I mean, what do you guys think, Mike? Mike, you seem to be really in tune with how Justin's doing over there and how he looks. I think you did really good. I think you did good with that. So when I heard McGregor do that, I was like, McGregor, he's all right. And I like the showmanship that he is.
Yeah, and
then I like he's humble, kind of like afterwards. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if those words have ever been used within the same.
When he gets his butt whooped, he's like, "Oh no, he fight a great fight, and I respect him." And then sometimes he's like,
"So he's got gamesmanship."
Yeah,
he's got gamesmanship before the fight and stuff like that. But
no. Before the fight, it is what it is. He's selling the fight. The guy's selling the fight. Yeah. But immediately after the fight, he'll say what it is, unless it was like when he got choked out, or I think when he snapped his leg, he was
the last fight with Dustin Poirier. He was really going off. You're not going to see all the camera angles to know exactly what, but I guess Poirier's wife was kind of coming at him with some stuff and saying some stuff in the ring after the fact, but probably due to what he was saying before the fight in his gamesmanship or whatever you want to call it. So it's. But he's still. I don't know. He's enjoyable.
He's fun to watch. Yeah. However, I think he's hit his peak already.
Yeah, and he's definitely towards the end of his career. Yeah, and he's going to start taking some of those stunty type gigs,
like the Jake Paul boxers. I would like to box some people.
You want to box Jake Paul? I think Jake Paul's big.
I'll box Jake Paul.
Yeah, take a couple of hits.
These guys are getting paid to box.
Well, yeah,
these guys are getting paid, bro. I'm getting there, little box you right now. Let's go. We'll get this comment section going.
Get this comment.
We'll do the
go out in the yard. We can be like Kimbo Slice in the backyard.
What is it when you guys can donate or whatever?
Yeah, super chats.
Super chat. Yeah, it's a couple super chats. We'll box right now. I'll box you right here.
See if we can turn that on.
Oh man,
can we do that? No.
Oh, it's going to be good. Podcasts are going to be good. All right. Well, with that being said, I just want to say hello to you guys. Went live here, did a little something different. We are going to be investing a little bit of money into some of the equipment to be able to do this podcast, maybe live like this. We'll cut into different angles. Mm-hmm. We invested a little money to get the Zoom and the Facebook stuff going. So putting a little bit of money into the channel, so this way we can give it some new life, a little fresh, breath of fresh air,
and buy some new whiskey.
And buy some new whiskey, some proper 12 whiskey.
God. It's good. It's good. And some ginger ale.
Are you Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part Irish and part German.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
the Germans.
A little the Germans and a little
Okay.
Irish.
All right.
So there's
Just
it's a
asking.
sprinkling. I'm not Anglo, so it's got a little bit of everybody in there.
Yeah, you're one of the most hated men right now.
Why is that?
Because your background, it's you guys are on the fire.
Always.
Yeah, that's all good.
It is.
All gravy, baby. I
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah, cheers.
I'll box you right now, though. That's it.
No, you want to box me? You want to fight me in the backyard? Bare knuckle boxing these days.
Yeah. So when the clothing coming? Somebody asked. I don't know which clothing you're asking
shirts
about. Where are the not
shirts for-
sweaters.
Donut shop stuff.
Yeah, and police car stuff.
Police
The
car
hats here.
stuff.
Hold on, let me see if I get some hats.
Nick's coming back. He's digging into the vault over there near the FHP. Ooh.
Yeah, baby, look at that.
What do you got
some
there?
police car hats already ready to go. So the police car's logo right there. Oh, yeah. So got some. I got one on now. Those expect those in the future. I got one on right now. Officer J got one too. He was privy to that. I didn't want to ruin his nice hair that he just got cut. So
Yeah, we were supposed to record a couple episodes, and if we recorded a second one, I was gonna go hat.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, thank you for watching. Hopefully the audio sounded great. I'll take one to Ireland. I like it. With that being said, I'm waiting for Officer J to help me out and sign off.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know how to end this stream.
Oh,
I got it.
Yeah.
Take one more drink out of my cup real quick.
I'm on mine.
The mayor not be
Buy a mug.
involved. All right. Love you guys.
It's on yours, so yeah, you'd have to end it.
Peace.
Bye, guys.